All right, what's up, Alabama fans? It's Andrew Bone here with BamaInsider.com. As you know, we get together every Thursday night, and tonight we have a special guest, Jojo Earle, one of the most electric football players that I've seen in my 18 years of covering recruiting, and he joined this Alabama historic recruiting class, this 2021 class, which ranks #1 in the country. Jojo, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good, man. I know you're excited about your future down in Tuscaloosa. Let's talk about that commitment because obviously you flipped from LSU to Alabama on signing day, which probably surprised a lot of people going into that day. What kind of led you to that decision, and how did it all come about?
There was a lot of situations that was going on the other side of the LSU side. A lot of stuff that I don't want to really talk about. That's just kept between me and my family. But I just feel like I'd be developed better as a character and as a player down at Tuscaloosa, and that'll get me more prepared for the NFL level.
Now, when did Alabama? I know Alabama had been recruiting you for a while, but when did y'all start, really picking things up again? I guess after your commitment to LSU, and was it a few weeks before signing day? Was it a few months, or how did all that come about?
It was sort of like every blue moon they'll hit me up and we'll have a conversation, but mostly during the middle of the season, leading up to early signing day. And then couple weeks before, they hit me up with a couple of calls and we talked more. And I just made the decision.
Now, who are you mainly speaking with?
Coach Wiggins.
Coach Wiggins,
Yes,
cool.
sir.
I know, Coach Wiggins probably. All right, I don't want to say probably. I know he's really excited about having you here in the future, along with the other receivers that are in this class. And talk about this receiving class. You guys have a pretty stout class. It's going to be really talented coming in. This upcoming year.
I say we're very diverse. We could do a lot of things differently. We excel differently at our games. We have size, speed, elusiveness. I say we're a very dangerous class at receivers.
Well, I know you've been talking to Coach Wiggins. Did you have some good conversations with Coach Saban as well prior to your flip from LSU?
Not really. I didn't really talk to Coach Saban as much. I talked to him after my signing.
Okay.
I didn't really talk to him before the signing. It was really just Coach Wiggins.
Coach Wiggins.
Yes, sir.
Okay, talk about your relationship with Coach Wiggins. Obviously, that was probably a pretty strong selling point for you to go to Alabama.
Mm-hmm. The turning point in the recruiting was when we did one last Zoom call with him and my parents, and he hit a lot of key factors. And me and my parents just sat down, and me and Coach Wiggins really just go back and forth, and we really relate to a lot of things, and just me and him can just sit back and have a regular conversation type relationship. And the last Zoom call, he hit a lot of key factors, and that really set me.
And obviously, Alabama signed another player from your school the previous year, in Jace McClellan, who also flipped during that early signing period. How much was Jace trying to recruit you, and what all did he have to say about Alabama?
Jace was just telling me, he was like, "It's the move." He's like, "Bama," he said, "it's where you got to be if you want to be that top notch player and want to make it to the league." And I was like, "Wow, I'm thinking about it." Every now and then he'll just text me and be like, "What you thinking about?" And, I'd just be like, "Nah, I'm still with LSU," and talk smack a little bit, But later on in the line, he kind of just being there and being a familiar face really helped me. So that kind of played a factor into it.
And he got some playing time this year. Did you get a chance to? Obviously, Najee was the man, but Jace got plenty of playing time this season. Were you able to watch any of his games?
Yes, sir. I watched a couple of his runs, and after the games, I text him and be like, "Okay, I see what you're doing out there," and we'll joke around and everything. But it was kind of fun seeing him go from high school to last year, then the next year doing what he was doing in high school and in the college level.
Now, COVID-19, really kind of shut things down for you guys not to be able to take official visits and get to a lot of places that you normally would get to see. And one school you didn't get a chance to visit was Alabama. Was that tough? Really being able to flip and commit to a school that you've never been to before?
I sort of did that with LSU, but the virtual tours really helped me a lot. If we didn't have the virtual tours, I'd probably still be with LSU most likely because I wouldn't have a chance. But thankful for the virtual tours, I got a chance to see around the campus and see the major facilities and stuff. So that really helped me a lot.
Now, Alabama obviously has a new offensive coordinator in Bill O'Brien, and yeah, I know you guys haven't had a chance to spend a lot of time together. But what were your thoughts of Alabama bringing in Coach O'Brien?
I mean, it's not my place to really judge what Coach Saban says, but it's Coach Saban, so you really can't say much about the decision, So I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's a good asset to the team, and his scheme and his game plans are really fitting for the team.
Now, it's been a long time since a wide receiver won the Heisman Trophy, but Alabama was able to have one of those receivers win a Heisman Trophy this year in Devontae Smith. They also, had a special player in Jalen Waddle, and I know a lot of people have compared you to Jalen Waddle, but tell Alabama fans kind of what you bring to the table. I mean, they've seen your highlights. They go crazy over them all the time when they see them. But tell Alabama fans, kind of who you are out there on the field and what you're going to bring to Tuscaloosa.
I think I'll bring excitement. I'll bring a lot of, hopefully a lot of highlights, a lot of oohs and ahs, and especially just big plays for the team and a great impact.
You guys had an unbelievable, senior season. Just talk about your senior season, winning another state championship, and I saw recently you won the Landry Award for the best player in North Texas.
Yes, sir. The season was very long. Our season got pushed back a month back, so we played late into mid-January. So it was very long, and Coach Buck, our head coach, was just telling us to keep our heads straight, not to lose focus. It's very long, and we had to keep our our mentality of having fun and not losing focus, and that's what we did to carry on to the league state championship.
Now, it's still going to be a few months before you arrive in Tuscaloosa, but tell me, what are some things that you're trying to work on, trying to improve in your game before you get there?
My speed and my ability to hold my speed for long distances. I say I'm pretty quick between the 50 yards, 60 yards, but I'm trying to work on when I break away, I can just pull away and not get caught up a little bit.
You guys have an unbelievable signing class. Have you really had a chance to kind of look through this the list of all the guys that you have coming in with you?
Yes, sir. I mean, I did a little research and I talked to most of the players. We have a little group chat going on, but I think we'll fit in right together. We all got our own abilities that'll just sink in together once we touch the field.
A lot of guys from Texas.
Yes, sir.
Did you know any of those guys before you signed with Alabama?
I knew of them a little bit, but I never really just knew about them until I really started searching up to them.
What are some of your goals, aspirations, once you get to Alabama and start working? And do you have any in your mind? Do you feel like you know what you want to do as a true freshman, or beyond that?
However I can make an impact to the team. I mean, if you put me in on special teams, I do my best on whatever I can do to make an impact on special teams. Put me in at slot, I do my job at slot. Whatever I can do, I make an impact.
Now, you've had the virtual tours. What are your thoughts about what you've seen down in Tuscaloosa from the virtual tours?
It's nothing short of what I expected. I mean, it's all the top gear, all the top machines to get your body in shape. I mean, whatever you expect from the top team in football, that's what they have. They got the top how can I say it? The top gadgets, I guess, to get your body in shape. So, I mean, it's nothing short of what I expected.
All right. Tell us, how fast are you?
I mean, I my fastest 40 time was a 4.36. That was my junior year. I tried to get it down to a 4.2, and I ended up pulling my hamstring. So, I mean, that's how fast I am right now.
Well, just stay healthy. That's all.
Yes, sir.
I know you're working hard, but man, we really appreciate you coming on the show, Alabama
No
fans.
problem.
We're excited about you. Obviously, bringing in a top recruiting class, and a lot of special guys. So I know Alabama fans. When you made that flip on signing, there was two guys on signing day who flipped from LSU. Two Alabama. Keanu, did you know Keanu?
Yes, sir.
And now, did y'all plan that out together?
No, sir, we did not.
Good. Well, I know it was an exciting day. And I know you were excited. Your family's excited, and best of luck to you here in the future in Tuscaloosa.
Thank
And
you. Thank you.
we'll try to catch up again. We might catch up again before you arrive. See how you've been
Yes,
doing.
sir.
See how much bigger you gotten, and
Yes, sir.
if you've narrowed that 40-yard dash time down a little bit. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Jojo. Well, thank you so much for joining
No
the show
problem.
tonight, and best of luck to you here in the future. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Joe. See you, man.
All right.